Well, hello everyone and welcome to week 17 of my life as a CTC cadet pilot. This week it was the Module 2 mock exams. So as I said in the end of last week's episode, the next couple of videos are going to be recorded after Mod 2. So even though you're seeing these in 1 week apart, I'm actually recording this series quite a bit in advance. I think it's about 3 or 4 months in advance. So the reason why I'm doing that is so I don't pressure myself into making a video. I basically make these videos when I've got time available to me. So what happened in week 17? Well, it was the mock exams, like I said at the start of the video. And what did we do? So on the Monday we had radio navigation and instruments. In terms of difficulty, I'd say RNAV and instruments are probably the easier 2 of the 4 exams that we sit in Mod 2. Thing is though, at the time that we sat the exams, the CA, they're bringing in this new boxed answer system at some point. We thought we was going to get this exam, but it sounds like it's going to be delayed for a bit, so we actually ended up doing the multiple choice exam. But I reckon by the time this video comes out, there's a good chance the CA would have transitioned over to boxed answers. So Monday was RNAV and instruments. Pleased to report that both of them are passed. RNAV, very high. I think I was 95, I think. So that was ridiculously high. Granted, I think I guessed a fair bit of that and got lucky, so couldn't get too complacent. And again, instruments, I think that was a pretty good mark. That was in the 80s. Felt they were good exams, just got to keep that going into the following week for the real thing. The Tuesday, however, that was substantially more difficult. We had flight planning followed by performance, and we was aware for flight planning that time can be a bit of a constraint. I mean, it's a 2-hour exam and you need all of that, we've been told. I mean, I had been doing the question banks and I was getting under the 2-hour mark, but it wasn't with a huge margin. And unfortunately for our mock, the CTC had created a brand new paper, and unfortunately for us, I think the examiner had basically taken all of the most difficult questions in flight planning and plunked them all in one paper, so a very large number of people didn't actually finish that exam and ended up doing the resit, but it was very, very difficult. But I did pass it, not with a huge margin, but I did pass it, so I was very pleased that we was told if we could pass that exam, there's a very good chance we'd pass the real thing. And with performance, which we did later on that day, again, that was a fairly tough exam. I ended up guessing a lot of questions and I scraped a pass in that, but at the end of the day, in the mocks, you've just got to pass the exam, so score 75 and higher. I believe for flight planning, actually, they dropped the pass mark to 70% because the difficulty was a bit ridiculous. So hopefully, by the time this video comes out, that exam paper would have been dumbed down a bit. So saying that boxed answers will probably be in by then, so that paper probably won't even exist now. But yeah, that was the mock exams all done. So I passed all 4 of them, so I didn't have to do any resits, but quite a few guys did have to do resits on the Wednesday. How did everyone do? I think a few people did fail, I think a few people did the first subjects, but the vast majority of people did do well and qualify for the real exams. So, yeah, mocks, not really much to report, as usual. Feel free to like the video, subscribe to the channel and share the video with anyone that you feel might be interested. And yeah, next week it's going to be week 18, the real CA exams, as always. Well, not as always, but the last 2 videos have been recorded, sorry, the last video has been recorded in advance, same with this one. And next week's video is going to be recorded literally a minute after I've finished speaking here. The reason I've actually already explained the reasons. I'm waffling on now, so I'll see you again next week. Bye bye.